Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Cascade Outdoors. If you don't know what it is, you should by now. It is Sunday, second weekend of quail opener out here in Southern California, and we're back at it. I was actually out yesterday on Saturday. It was pretty overcast, cloudy. I'll roll a couple clips. There was some good action, but the birds were holding tight and they were kind of hard to find. And once I got into them, they picked one of the toughest, gnarliest canyons to fly around in, and it got really hard. So I didn't knock any birds down. A good thing is my buddies that came out with me were able to get one each, which was good. They were excited about it. I was glad that they were excited. I was hoping to put them on some good birds, but we're back out here again. It had rained last night, so I'm really excited now that the ground will be nice and wet. Hopefully it'll keep the birds around, but it is really cold this morning. So that might be different. It might be tough. I'm waiting on my good buddy Parker. He's got some good connections around, so we're gonna hunt some private land this morning. We're gonna see how this other canyon that we know of goes. It was really good a couple years back when he'd first brought me out. It was a good time. I'm hoping it stays good. I'm hoping that when we're in these canyons that it's gonna keep that wind. The wind won't be so tough through there, because once it gets windy, I've noticed the birds like to hold a lot tighter. And if you don't hear them, you won't know they're there. And I'll roll some clips from yesterday. It was unbelievable. The dogs were in there working the birds. You know, they pointed the birds and the birds were running around, and it drove the dogs nuts. And the dogs were chasing birds until they flew and they were barely ready to fly. So I'll roll some clips for you guys, and then we'll get straight into today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm really happy about how our first quail opener video did. I hope you guys stick around through the whole season. I want to bring you guys tons of good content. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. It'll really help me out. I'm really trying to work on reaching like 500 subscribers, if not 1,000. We can start monetizing. And that little bit of help, it goes a long way when it comes to making these videos, because it can get expensive going hunting and doing all this stuff a lot and running dogs and trying to make time. So hey, stick around. I hope you guys really enjoy it. We're gonna have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys through Facebook, Instagram, and the comments. Always don't be afraid to reach out. I'm always willing to talk to people and help out the best I can without, obviously, a lot of people are always asking, where are you? I'm not gonna tell you where I'm at. So these first few clips that I'm gonna be rolling are gonna be the footage from Saturday, and it's going to probably be just me chasing this solo bird back and forth, up and down, until he leads me into this big, huge canyon where all the rest of these birds flushed, and it was tough. Right here. In safety. So in this next clip, I come back into this field where Ranger and Reaver had been kind of stuck on. They kept sniffing around and checking it out, and sure enough, there was still a straggler. Come on, let's go. Hunt him up. Come on, hunt him up. So at this point, I'd stayed chasing that solo bird. And as I was chasing him, I didn't get a good clip, but he had flushed away. And I watched right where he had gone. And this is where I lead into this super steep and rough canyon. And of course, there was a full covey up there waiting. And you can see I completely fall down in this clip. Hunt him up. So obviously here, not being careful and not being patient enough, not realizing that all that covey had been there, I kind of rushed the shot, which is where I had fallen. And as I was sitting there on the ground trying to open my gun back up, sure enough, there's birds flushing all around me, and I'm even chasing them here in this super steep country where you see me struggling and standing on 90-degree cliffs. Hunt him up. Let's go, hunt him up. All right, go hunt him up, buddy. You see him? Oh, there you go. Let's go. Hunt him up, hunt him up. Come on, you knock him? I think I was just behind him. Come on, hunt him up. Hunt him up. See, it's quick, really. Huh? Ranger here. Ranger here. So we're here with the first male. Ranger found him. I was, you know, it was a little bit stressful. Put a lot of pressure on Ranger trying to find this one, and you did a good job. Good boy, huh? Good boy. Good boy, huh? Yeah, yeah, good boy. So this next sequence of the video takes place a solid 4, maybe even 5 hours after the last clip you had seen. So just as we'd finished up lunch, I saw that hawk right there fly into that bush, and I swear I'd heard some quail floating around in there. But sure enough, there was no quail that decided to flush, and we headed back up the canyon. After nearly, I would say, 2 miles up in the canyon, we were hiking back down, ready to call it quits. And sure enough, I just decided I was going to step into this canyon you see me walking in now and just try one more shot at hopefully finding some quail before calling it quits on what really hadn't turned out to be the best day ever. Ooh, big ass coyote. Do you know how much? Yeah, there you go. I fucking told you, Parker. I told you those motherfuckers were right here that whole time. Here. So in these moments right here, this became my 1 in a million, something you read in a magazine, something you hear about in a hunting story. Wind in your face, hiking up with your dog, and the dog goes on point just as you thought all hope was lost. And this was mine right here, and this was Ranger's first really solid, really set, good point that I couldn't be any more proud of this guy. Come on. Yeah! That was all fucking Ranger right there. That was all. Fetch. Come on, fetch. Fetch. All right. You're useless today.
Just get one?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Fetch it up. Fetch. Here. Here. Good dog. Good dog. Yeah, they're all right here. Right here. Yep, right here. Right there, get him. Nice. Nice. I got him marked. Yeah. Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Not a bad day for the boys. Took Kate out to one of the little private spots. Might be trespassing, we don't know. No, I'm just kidding. We got Billy out on his first hunt. Billy shot a couple. It wasn't bad. This morning was kind of rough. We know we've seen birds here before. A couple times, the very first time, me and my dad were calling up at the very top of the canyon, and it was just kind of, we were actually working at the top of the canyon, and we were just calling, messing around, and all of a sudden we saw, not even kidding, a hunter just coming right down the ridge line, and we were like, what the hell? And so I've always hit the spot since, and only just got a couple, you know, like small coveys of like 6 or 7 just flushing at a time. And then today we were rolling up the canyon and the first covey flushed was what, like 3 or 4 birds? That's weird. And then we had 7 of them flush in the next one, and kind of we were trying to figure out the best way to come at them with 3 of us. And then when we got down to the bottom, we took lunch, went back up, couldn't really get on them again, and literally we come back down, and Cade said he heard them in this tree behind us while we were eating lunch. And I was like, you're stupid, they're all shitbirds, you know. And we're literally rolling down, and all of a sudden 3 flush over into the valley, and we're like, oh shit. We're coming around the corner back down the other side, and what, a covey of 30 or 40 flushed right in front of us. And Cade had the perfect shot. He was right behind him, and me and Billy are fucking football field away, like, ah, damn it. And so we had a good end to it. We chased him back and forth for a while, but it's pretty good. It was fun. We should probably have a little more. We all missed a couple shots, but it's all good.
All right, so thanks for checking out the video. Glad you guys are here. You got to see, you know, second weekend of opening day. Obviously, like I said in the beginning, yesterday was tough, and you guys saw how that went. And we got out here today, started rough, and then at the end of the day, you know, just when you say it's time to go home, all the birds want to come out and play and put you to work, and it's not a bad haul at the end of the day between 3 guys, and always a good time getting out with Parker. He's the guy who brought me out hunting originally, and now I get to keep doing it with him. So make sure to stay tuned. We're going to keep bringing you more of these videos, and till then, keep hunting. I don't know what else to say on the end of that.